Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Tuesday, August 20th, 2019 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today is I'm awesome. So today, August 20th, is Joe's birthday. So I was like, hey, what's the energy mantra for your birthday? And he's like, oh, this is Joe's day. This means everybody needs to celebrate their awesomeness. So I'm awesome is your mantra for today. And it's perfect because it is so inner child, Leo, and it's really great too because we're finishing up Venus in Leo. We actually have Venus at 29 degrees Leo. So Venus, owning her worth with the I'm awesome. Venus tuning into the language of the inner child with an I'm awesome mantra. So very appropriate, actually. So let's dig into this astro. So like I said, Venus finishing up in Leo. Venus will be moving into Virgo tomorrow. So we have this 29 degree energy. Now the 29 degree energy is definitely that double-edged sword. There is kind of the test, the lesson. Can you honor your worth without feeding too much into the ego energy? There's definitely a level of mastery in this. Can you bring pleasure, luxurious pleasure even, in the sign of Leo, into your life without overdoing it? Venus and Leo, 29 degrees, can definitely go overboard. Can you find your balance in the love between the inner child and the adult and the playful kitty that is also somewhere in there? So find your work in here. It's interesting because one of the cards I do have is the creativity card. Actually, there's definitely some interesting yin energy, yin guiding energy to remind your inner child of the boundaries that they have so that they can have that fun. I do believe that ultimately we have more fun when we have those parameters, when we have those boundaries, because sometimes it's fun to push them a little bit. That comes from the Sagittarius, but also because there's a sense of, I want to say safety inside the boundaries, but knowing appropriate limits. So tune into that energy with that Venus at 29 degrees. Now that being said, Moon in Aries is connecting to this Venus at 29 degree energy. So Moon in Aries, this is again why you might need to know the limits, because Venus is like, I would like that ice cream. I would like that $1 million house. I would like that $10,000 jewelry. I would like that $100 pillow. You know, Venus can have that extravagant energy. And Moon in Aries is like, go, go, go. Let's do it. So again, appropriate boundaries in place will support you. The Sun and the Moon are also connecting today at 27 degrees in this trine energy. So this fire energy is strong. The Aries and the Leo energy is strong. Your inner child may be on the go, on the move, celebrating the energies. Again, appropriate boundaries. Knowing your personal power to not get sucked into situations that are not true to you, that's important energy in today. Knowing your power. There's another thing that's building that I feel like we're going to be feeling a little bit. We have Mercury building into an inconjunct with Saturn. This has been the month of the inconjunct. Mercury in Leo, Saturn in Capricorn. Honoring the inner child, but giving that inner child parameters will help the inner child feel empowered so that it doesn't have to be empowered by kowtowing to authority. So this lesson goes deep, and it's definitely going to be showing up tomorrow. Moon is also connecting to Pluto. This is a square. Again, there's a little bit of power play at hand underneath all this fun. You knowing your power, you knowing your personal boundaries, you knowing your worth is all going to support you in this. And then speaking of worth, the Moon will shift late this evening, 9:37 p.m. into Taurus, which will bring another layer of that worth energy. But for today, that strong fire is guiding us, appropriate boundaries, being our personal master, and super strong creative energy. This I brought up as yin energy before, but it's really creative too. Venus, 29 degrees Leo, connecting to that Moon in Aries, action energy that wants to be actionable. So you may find some brilliant creations wanting to come through you today. And yes, they are worth sharing. So bring them out and bring them forward. So that is it for today. You can always book a reading with me. Email me, mimiclark@gmail.com. Besides that, the better it gets, the better it gets. There's more than enough love in the world for you. You do have the power, and remind yourself through the day, I'm awesome. Namaste.